high. So chilly in the morning, though. In the 30s,
so no rain.
No, not at this
That's
time.
the biggie, right? No rain, no wind. All right, thank you, Nick. A group of astronauts gathered on Long Island to salute the early days of America's space program.
Jody Goldberg caught up with these space pioneers at the Cradle of Aviation Museum.
I've always felt I was lucky to be part of an organization trying to achieve an impossible dream.
It's a chance most people don't get. That's why Alan Bean considers himself one of the luckiest. The astronaut with the lunar module pilot on Apollo 12 and the fourth man to walk on the moon. He's at the Cradle of Aviation Museum in East Garden City, looking back on his journey nearly 50 years later.
It was an impossible dream. Nobody knew how to do it. Many people thought it could not be done. But the engineers, the scientists, the designers, the visionaries here on Long Island invented that thing and built it. It's strange looking, but it sure does a good job.
It all happened on Long Island at the Grumman plant. Aeronautical engineer Sam Coppell worked on the lunar excursion module. His job, one of the most important, ensuring these machines could travel some 240,000 miles away.
The lives of 3 astronauts depended on your company doing a good job and building the item that would do its job.
Their job was a proven success after the failure of Apollo 13. Astronaut Fred Hayes on that historic and heroic flight.
To me, it was a great adventure. It was a continuation of my flying career. I'd been a NASA test pilot for 7 years before I went into the program, and so the spacecraft, although very unusual, was another flying machine. It just went to a different place and went a little higher.
The astronauts encourage children to dream big and hope someday there will be other missions.
If we want to go back differently and better, it's going to take billions and billions again. When America is ready to spend that money on going back to the moon, we'll go do it.
In East Garden City, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
Cool.